Solve the open hand temple murders.
You keep scaring your regulars off?
But first, surely this barkeep isn't going to have anything that I want, huh?
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Circus's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon? Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
Sounds like a challenge. Look. We both know how this works. Rumors, jobs, anything. I want the details.
Oh, you're one of those types. Rude as you are sneaky. My business is slinging tankards, not hoarding secrets. I'd like to keep it that way. But you poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
Show me what you have.
You got it, but the new hooch is off limits. Can't have the mamsel leaping down my throat if I go burning yours.
To use the clamping curve.
Another drow for my feasting eyes. In darkness bred, yet no less delicious for it. Elegant.
Ma'am, I'm at
decadent,
least in a
and
three-way love triangle.
So dangerous. I know your bliss. A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip. She gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
Not my first choice, but I wouldn't say no.
Of course you wouldn't. Who can resist the pleasure of the strap once leather meets flesh? It's Fionn you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
Damn, do we go straight to number 4? Alright, thanks for the talk. Now let's talk about dead people. You know what kind of storage connections you have, so send a few options on Black Friday sales. Cool. Cool. Thanks. Will the stern librarian of yours be back tomorrow?
Swishing. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fionn's gone well missing. And my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind.
Alright. Let's go for number 4. Let's go bold, right?
Murdered! Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fionn slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Surely you can spare a reward for this information?
I have little coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting? Nisha, our lovely nymph. She's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favorite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Did the devil give you his name?
Indeed he did.
Huh.
Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Okay, so Raphael's here. Hide completed. We need to disable the steel watch. We need to look into these murders. Talk to Raphael. And talk to Jahira.
Is your boss here to enjoy himself?
I think that's everything.
Oh, I don't think this kind of stuff
right.
is quite to his taste.
Our him is rather refined. I suppose not nearly enough of him.
And nice.
Sorry.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
Let's ask about Devella.
My assistant. She's posted in the lower city investigating Duke Stelmane's murder. Now, back to it. What have you found?
Gods. Stelmane is really gone then.
So I got a lot of information. We just go one by one. Father Lorgan's murder is just one part of a bigger plot, a Baal plot.
A Baal plot? You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
Not a theory, I have proof. This document contains information connecting the murders to the Baalist resurgence.
No need to wave documents at me. I'm already drowning in paperwork as it is. Constable Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city. Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
Moan loudly in the library at all times.
Nice. Not a fan of space salad dressing.
Lovely. And nice.
Brothel? Pleasure house? Den of decadent delights?
So loud.
What if we sneak in here? Did we do Raphael's thing first, or who knows? We're already starting.
People is just nervous, but don't worry. Everyone is your S is correct.
Light on my feet.
Okay, so we have Fion's journal.
Even if you had it, what in the nine hells would you do with it?
He's getting worse. The whispers of the night tears the blood. I know he's hiding something. The others in the flophouse know it too. I've seen how they look at him, how they look at me. They're scared of him, and I can't blame them. I am too. Okay. The hell? Oh, I accidentally pointed at something. That was alarming. Nothing up here? Really? Music box. Wardrobe with... fancy outfits.
No traps, please.
Is there anything done?
These boots have seen everything. Let's have a look.
I don't know what I was expecting in here. Alright, before we investigate whatever might be up there, come over here. And it looks like this is going to be Raphael's room.
Let's see.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is only one thing in this world that I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
You must help me, Raphael. For the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I like how Raphael just doesn't give a shit.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
No tadpole powers? I feel empty. What did you do?
I gave you back your privacy by shutting that illithid in your pocket out of your mind. It can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
I kind of want to pick number one. I trust the Illithid more than I trust you. But I'd like to not show all of my cards, you know? Speak freely, tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word. And I can make all of this tadpole business go away. Which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly
That's what you did,
free
Boxy?
of tentacles. Unless some have already sprouted in places I can't see. Let us speak plain. I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain. At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though. In a manner of speaking. But it's the one inside the prison that you need.
I don't want to tell the devil everything, you know?
The gift. I can give you the means to break him free.
His guards try to kill me. He's dangerous.
To Illithids, yes. But despite your reckless embrace of the parasite and recent mutations, you're no mind flayer. Not yet. Orpheus would gladly execute the Emperor. But to you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
The Emperor is the only reason I'm still alive.
No. Orpheus is the only reason you're still alive. The Emperor is abusing the gift for its own ends. And it's doing the same to you. You're nothing more than the beast of burden that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I don't... I kind of don't want to free him, man. I kind of want to side with the Emperor. Not bad. This may just be my bias for Lithids talking, but... Well, let's at least figure out how to free Orpheus.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Oh, Winston, please
There
don't
it is. Of
destroy everything.
course.
What are you hoping to get out of all this? Okay, so here's my thinking. You know, like, I'm very much approaching this like I would like an open-ended tabletop game. I don't want to give the devil all my information, right? I want to secure options, even if I'm not planning on carrying through with them. That's my MO here. What are you hoping to get out of all this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too. And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder
Yeah, that's a no,
Brain.
for sure. I'm tempted to tell me why you're so eager to get hold of the crown.
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Cutest created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Cutest was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god. Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Cutest's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Zariel wouldn't like that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite her I'd put the hells in this bastard's hands.
Yeah, so with the inclination, with the assumption that we're heading towards a fight with Raphael here, I can't think of any reason to keep Raphael alive at this point. Are there any ties that are going to be severed if we do come to fight here? Assuming I could win the battle. I feel like now we're at a point where if we continue to go along with the ruse that I was mentioning, it's going to upset people in my party. The idea of you ruling all... I also don't want to mention that I'll take the crown and use its power myself, which is a very tantalizing option. We'll go with number one. The idea of you ruling all 9 hells doesn't fill me with joy.
The hells require order to function. It is what separates us from mortals and demons. With the crown, I would impose perfect order, unity, efficiency, control. My kingdom would control its borders and stay within them.
Well, haven't you got hold of the crown already?
It was stolen from right under my nose all those centuries ago. The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited, ever watching for more than 1,000 years, for a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
It must really annoy you that some mortals managed to steal a crown when you couldn't.
Yes, it does. Especially when I see what a bloody mess they've made of their whole scheme. They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking. And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the mind flayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the Hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
I love the narrative summarization of the predicament we're in. And that's what I was expecting. Like, I wasn't just expecting like a loan and we act on good faith with the devil. I was expecting an actual contract to be signed, which it looks like that's where it leads us to a firm point of decision here. The question is, do we pick 2, 3, or 4? You trust the Emperor way more than Raphael? Oh yeah, I would never trust the devil. And I like, I like Illithid powers. I trust the Emperor. My question is though, do I say number 3? Single tadpole. My first playthrough, I still trust the Emperor more. I don't know that I'm going to use the crown myself, but I think it would be kind of fitting for my character, at least as far as like origins go. But my thing I'm wondering about is twofold, right? So is it going to piss off my party? And would it be better just to save for my inevitable Dark Urge playthrough? So that's, I think, the information I'm missing. Like, is this, like, the most wicked option you can choose? Because if so, I'd rather save it for my Dark Urge playthrough. Because I wouldn't want to do, like, the same ending twice. Does that make sense? Has anyone in chat done a Dark Urge playthrough? Maybe you can help shed some light on this situation for me. Like, is aiming towards controlling the crown yourself, like, the worst? Ethically, I guess you can go. Or does it go deeper? You're doing a Dark Urge playthrough, but as a good character trying to get rid of the urge. Yeah. That's what I was figuring, so I'm probably gonna save that for my Dark Urge playthrough as the end point. The crowning moment, if you will. Okay, so let's say no deal.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
So that doesn't seem like it really moved anything forward. Let's see what the journal updates say. We should probably talk to Voss, who's waiting the Sharessa's Caress tap room. Okay, so maybe we talk to them first. And see where it goes. Also, Lae'zel. The occult shop? Where the hell is that?
Do you not wish to pleasure your fine maiden?
Delights.
So loud. Great! We can bunk with 10 other people, and pray none of them has stuck around.
There you are. I thought I'd lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
Yeah, going through a tunnel. Sorry, we're breaking up. I was worried. Nah. Yeah, sure.
Me too. It's concerning that something could come between us like that. Especially when we are so close to the Elder Brain. Do you have any idea what it was?
It was Raphael.
Raphael? Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea. And what did he offer you in return for bringing it to him?
Orpheus.
Tell me, you turned him down.
Turn him down.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached. I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
I put it on especially for you.
Something's on my mind.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
We'll go with the first deception. Difficulty class 30. Oh boy. That's not it. 27 is the highest I've gotten so far. There we go. Last one I wanted to spend anyway.
Can it be? Will the mighty Prince Orpheus soon illuminate the astral plane? Among the Githyanki, one gift is esteemed above all others. The silver sword. Take it. Wield it in honor of Gith, the great liberator, and her unforgotten son. Istik, now that you have the hammer, you must find a way to enter the astral prism. Once inside, smash Orpheus's bonds. His cry will shake the plains, and I will fly to your aid. The Prince of the Comet will sear the heavens again. Let the Lich Queen tremble.
Think again. I will not permit your entry.
So, all of our options here are to act as if we were going against the Emperor. I don't know why we can't continue on with our path. Just because we use deception, right? I don't know why we can't continue with that line, right?
Questions, Istik? You seem to be lost in thought.
Into the astral prism will be complicated.
Yes, but you will meet this challenge, as you've met so many others. The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich. He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
We didn't sign the contract with Raphael, but we told Voss that we did. As his reward, he gave us a powerful silver sword, the highest greater weapon in Githyanki custom. We left to prepare for the revolution that will follow Orpheus' deliverance. So, I wonder if this is a sword that can sever... What is it they call it? The silver strand? The silver string? That effectively can kill people in the astral realm? I think it's kind of unfortunate that we weren't... that it immediately shifted into a tone of like... Emperor thinks that we're turning on him. Even though we chose deception there. Okay, we need to level up. Okay. Does that seem weird to anybody else? You get what I'm saying? Like, you did the whole like Elder Brain, yeah, we were with you. I'm not not Elder Brain. Emperor, we're with you. And then we use deception to lie that we're gonna go along with Voss. But the Emperor is still like, don't you do it, motherfucker, I won't let you. It seems weird. Oh, you also have to talk to Jaheira, that's right. Did I reveal something? I like the sound when you reveal something by perception.
Well, are we ready for the road once more?
Tell her what happened.
I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my heart for searching for someone else too. Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashiman?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
He's a legend.
Larger than the legend, I assure you. Twice as loud, too. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with mind flayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was
Sounds like
chaos.
Minsk.
He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
If he's lucky, they killed him then there.
If I was any kind of friend, I'd have loosed an arrow myself. Or so I thought. Until I met you. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far. But it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
We can try, but I don't know if he's still alive.
I'm not asking for promises. Just the chance. Oh, the point is moot without a means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
I expected Baldur's Gate to be insipid, stale, wholly without merit. But it's got a vicious bite to it. Delightful. Since I was old enough to hold a blade, I've dreamt of wielding a silver sword. The swords cleave both meat and mind, body and brain. To swing one, mesmerizing. To be slain by one, agonizing. Everyone I bleed with the sword will be my tribute to Prince Orpheus. You should feel shamed by the lie you told.
How
to
do you
get
know?
it.
Oh, yeah, the mind
The silver
link.
is too pure to be tainted by simple deception.
What details did Lae'zel miss? I suck so bad at intelligence checks. As per. I don't like my odds.
Lae'zel gave a thorough description. You can't think of more you would add.
What makes it so special?
A Kithrak's silver sword is more than a weapon. It is an extension of your will, an entire limb unto itself. You merely need to think strike, and it strikes. The sword carves the correct path, and carries your arm with it. The ancient slates tell us that each sword holds a fragment of the living gate, a flesh portal made from the stuffs of nightmare. The silver injures the body, the gate's flesh injures the mind, a formidable weapon against Geich.
Okay. I don't know that I want to give her the sword. It might just be like, I'm gonna go free him.
You, turn around and toddle your way right back out of here. Everything in this barn has been donated for the refugees, not you. Now piss off.
Save before potential murder. What kind of things have people donated?
Food, sundries, toys even. What would you expect for people who've lost everything? Now are you going to clear off or not?
I need to get into the barn right now. Something dangerous might be among the donations. It's a persuasion check.
gonna let you through because I don't want to take any risks. But you better not be lying.
You can trust me. I'm a strange newcomer.
Is everything all right, man at Nestor? Sir?
There's been a report of dangerous contraband in the donations. We're going to check it out.
Why? All these goods have already been checked in.
I didn't ask for your opinion, Fist. Fall in and do your job.
Are you gonna search the barn or what?
Always room for more.
Seems I have to remind some of you that the barn is for his refugees, not for your dinner. Next time I find skin from the top. Cleans the latrine for the rest of the month.
Stay alert. That's a trap.
This teddy bear toy is stuffed with explosives. Still adorable.
You were right. Explosives. Now give me some room. I need to make sure the rest of these donations are safe. You try and find whoever is responsible for this.
What if I did?
Gods, any one of us could have been blown to smithereens.
I thought this assignment was going to be dull. No such luck.
Okay, let's go talk to Arthur.
We're farmers, Chris. What are we gonna do in the city?
Pretty sure they'll need laborers to shore up the walls for you.
You're right. I hadn't thought of that.
That's only a couple of pots.
What do we find? What do we find him as, like, the Joker? I made so many good toys for the kids. I thought they would be exploding with joy.
Rechte Hathran Rust.
Welcome, friend. You find us on a solemn day. We underestimated an enemy.
Frey Valdiskdurovna. Frey Valdiskablast.
Our tribe left camp on a rescue mission. Only Alma and those you see here returned. They could not.
Im Orak. Nete. Krasin. Netra.
I will say no more. It's not my tale to tell.
No. That shame is mine alone. We would not normally tolerate outsiders at a time like this. You find us honoring our dead, celebrating those who fell in battle trying to save our tribe. There is doom in the air these days, but welcome news too. Word has reached me that the undying Ketheric Thorm is destroyed, and if whispered tales can be believed, he was defeated by one looking much like you. A fine trophy. Perhaps you would like to claim another. Baldur's Gate is haunted by many things, but one of its most insidious is the vampire Cazador. For years, his foul spawn have stolen away innocents at night, whisking them back to his palace. Recently, they struck our camp. They took our children, every last one, our whole future.
We are monster hunters all. Our purpose is to kill beasts like these. But in our haste to save our little ones, we were rash. We charged straight into an ambush.
They tore us to pieces. Vampires spawn and werewolves. I have never seen a vampire's lair so heavily guarded. What's left of my tribe is wounded and broken. We cannot stand against him to save our children. But perhaps the Slayer of Ketheric could. If you do this, our entire tribe will be in your debt. On our honor, it will be repaid. May the gods keep you, and damn your enemies.
You're here. The Stained Tome records a long and arduous journey. I hoofed it to Baldur's Gate, based on a god's damn promise. They'll welcome you with open arms, my cousin said. Everyone has a home in the gate. 17 days I marched. 17 days they're whining toddlers and their piss reek. 17 days of howling wolves, huddling around sickly fires, and still that stench. Of course they didn't let us through the city when we showed up. Shoved us into a camp team with snivelers and sneers. Had it with them. Their sob stories, their tired gall of their presence. I've got to be stuck outside the city, I'll make home in a chicken coop. Rather than those shit-stained whelps called my cousins at least. The rest of the text continues in a similarly agreed fashion.
Heartless scum. I'm a reasonable woman. We could easily work something out in a house this big. To threaten us.
Not quite sure why you stood up for us like that, but I won't say I'm not grateful. Thanks. And may Torm keep you. We're much more interested in the beds and the pantry. But I'll make sure Cinta knows the basement's off limits.
Oh, we could have missed that.
Now we don't have to leave. I'm gonna build a big house for all the rats. It's gonna be really fancy. You'll see.
Okay, so I'm not sure where Arthur is anymore.
With a flick of the wrist.
This room looks way too clean. Should be in the brothel. Unfinished love story handwritten by Arthur Gregorio, whose name is attached to the bottom of every page. Her ample bosoms fluttered like dove's fingers, brushing against his nails. The very ends of his mustache stood to attention as the fire stirred behind his eyes. No doubt this was love. Love! Ah, love. The stuff that dreams are made of. Made him sweat to think of it, the graceful, enduring, blossoming magnitude of what it all, the priceless, breathless, weightless, sheer romping joy of it. Wow. Okay, we've also got to find the Cazador. Zerara lives, welcome in. Cappuccino Boy, welcome in. How are y'all doing? Did y'all end up beating this? What's down here? Don't tell them about that. Cap was sleepy? Oh. Happens to the best of us.
All right. A hero at heart. to do. Have to keep going. What's in here?
Last warning. You're sticking your immigrator nose where it don't belong. Got a brain in your head, you stay in your filthy camp with the other absolute or vagrant scum. Your girl didn't get that memo, you really don't want to know what happened to her, no scram. Doing okay, just trying to save the world here and resist the urge to control an elder brain. Will, do I have to, like,
Where am I needed?
a potion of jumping or something? No. What would the potion of jumping be called? Surely there is one, right? One of us works, someone of us gets paid. Sheesh. Glorious vaulting. There we go. There we go. Will, come on, man.
Just a peek. Heading out.
Is that all that's down here? Did I miss something? Why did I see the apples? I had to taste test them. We knew that they trapped the toys, so I had to taste test the food. Seems like that's all there is down here. That's kind of disappointing.
All's well that ends. Not as bad as it could have. Moving ahead.
It's up there and we're down.
Two more. Refugees for hire. Nasty, right?
Alright, tell me. Where are the Cazadors? Isn't Cazador the same... Isn't Cazador the name of those, like, nasty-ass bugs in Fallout New Vegas?
Stinks of cheese between his piggy toes.
How dare you? What in the hells is all of this?
A necessity, good sir. The Steel Watch loves pretending sweet Rivington doesn't exist. So we have decided to protect you, dear patrons. No need to thank us. You'll be allowed in once I've done this batch. Next! Hello, hello, and welcome to the Circus of the Last Days, the finest extra-planar circus there is.
A circus! Can we go?
A sweet baby. I like to enter the circus.
Not a problem, dear patron. Benji just has to check
Uh-oh.
if you're a vicious murderer. Benji?
Uh-oh. I've literally got blood on me right now, don't I? Oh, no. It's cleaned off.
Like piss and iron. No light.
Oh, well, that's a first. Usually I'd allow you in, but in these times, I can take no chances. Move along. No circus for you.
Did they let y'all into the circus? What did I do to... let you in no issues? What did I do to go wrong? I mean, besides everything. Let's go... persuasion. I'm not a threat. You have a worm in you? So many worms.
Oh, damned if I'm not a sucker for big eyes and a heartfelt plea. Very well. Welcome to the circus of the last days. Have fun and be sure to catch the star of our show, Tribbles the Clown.
So, precisely how many red caps are missing?
About my smelly brain juice. Oh man, I got so many worms. I'm kind of partial lifted here.
Approach, ugly one.
Yo, what the fuck? Why did I walk forward? Why did I? That wasn't... Hey, you didn't have to walk forward, man. Like, you could have just let someone else take the bullet there. Approach, ugly one. Oh, that's me. Hi, please make way. What the shit? You are very loud.
Yes. Behold, Akabi's Wheel of Wonders. Spin to win prizes beyond your tiny imagination and make your miserable life more bearable.
What kind of things can I win?
Akabi has traveled across the plains, burning and conquering all. Win the spoils of such conquest. Or, if luck smiles upon you, win the grand prize, the jackpot. No more questions. Spin or don't.
Okay, so I'm not gonna save scum this. I do want to save scum this, but I'm not gonna save scum this. That sounds, I don't know, mean-spirited. I'd like to spin the wheel.
Let us see if you have luck's favor.
You notice a glint in Akabi's beard. As it glows, the wheel moves away from the jackpot. He is cheating.
Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this.
Yo, I didn't come here on a Wednesday to deal with this shit. Nice trick rigging the wheel, but you need to work on your technique, it's obvious.
You would accuse me, Akabi, destroyer of planes, of cheating. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget this and allow you to spin again. Or I can turn you into something vile. Choose.
Perhaps my eyes were mistaken. Do your worst? Do you think I should... You think I should go number 2? Do your worst too. All right, all right. Oh, I'm glad I saved. I'm cheese now. Why did y'all do this to me? What is my one action? Cheesy smell. I'm cheese now. Look at that little cheese go. What did it give me? It gave me Mirror of Aging. Wow, so if you don't save, are you like legitimately screwed? That's so messed up. That's so messed up. 7 turns remaining. Look at me go. What if I went to fight the vampire as a wheel of cheese?
A cabbie's wheel is close to you, vile, cheesy one.
Alright. That was ridiculous. Vile, cheesy one. Call me ugly, call me cheesy. Son of a bitch. I'm supposed to be like saving the world here. How much time am I gonna burn at this circus? A vampire literally stole children. Stole children.
No jackpot for you. You would accuse me. I am, however, feeling gracious, so I will forget. A cabbie knows you are stupid, and thus forgives you. Now be gone.
What is up with this dude?
You failed to win the grand prize, but fear not, grotesque one. Try again. Be victorious. Yes! You will win the jackpot this time. I am sure of it. Alas, no jackpot for you, ugly one. But you may have this. Yes!
Alright, what's the secret?
Alas, no jackpot.
Alright, so that's a gold sink.
Ugly one. But you may have
God, I have no... I don't know which save file I'm supposed to go with. Pocket his ring. This is funny.
Alas! No jackpot for you, ugly one. Prizes found only in the most exotic
Risk being in open view.
Genie ring.
You failed to win the grand prize, but fear not, grotesque one. Try again! Yeah! Impossible! You thief! You cheated!
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Liar! Enjoy the jackpot, mewling curt!
Damn that Ginny. Where am I?
Oh, was I supposed to be grouped? Should I have grouped back up? Uh-oh.
Softer than a whisper. Have to keep going.
I feel like I probably was supposed to be grouped up. The sun had just fallen below the horizon when I first heard its call, 1,000 reed pipes at once, whistling a single beautiful, terrible song. Ulu Talong, said Jaw. It's coming. Jaw dropped her pack and scurried up the nearest bitter. With a bit more effort, I climbed a tree of my own, and the two of us surveyed the grassy ground beneath. Awoo! There it was again, above and beneath and all around, so close my skull vibrated from the sound. The ferns and foliage under me rippled and swayed. Jaw held a finger to her lips to demand my silence. One motion, it snatched her. A vine, a tentacle. Hardly mattered. The hunter had found his prey. Jaw's screams swelled, then faded as Ulu Talong dragged her away. I leapt down to give chase, but the creature left no mark behind. The grasses were untrampled, the shrubs unbroken. I had only the memory of that harrowing call to guide me.
Don't give me trouble now.
Nerolna. It's a legendary weapon. Oh, it's a throwing trident, it looked like. When they're on the weapon creates an explosion, they deals 3 to 12, 3d4 thunder damage. A 6-meter blast centered on the target. Neat. Alright, I'm back, gang.
It's been a long day. I'll need to rest soon.
That was neat.
What's up for discussion?
Oh, hungry little hobgoblin. Want a treato? I has lots of treatos, and magics, and junks I finds. Don't worry. I only takes junks from dead people. I is nice. Yes! I has lots of stuffs. Just for you. Papa sells good things.
Darling, we have a customer. Is your camp drab? Dreary? Then you have come to the right place. Browse our bespoke, stony and bony creations. Or commission a statue in your likeness. It is our most
That sounds like a petrify
sought-after
spell.
service. Oh, you shall be thrilled and delighted. I know it.
You realize she is miming putting on face paints. She has them to sell.
Face painting. Huh.
Ah, Lucille! It's Pose, Grapevine, then Pivot Step. Jacob, you have the grace of my great-grandmother's missing leg. Ah! And Boris, put some sensuality into those lovely hip bones. I know you have it in you. Step it up. Interrupting a massacre? Merkel, help me. These three make the art of dance look like a ritual sacrifice. Call me Lucretius, ringmaster, necromancer, bringer of the night. Oh, and wine lover extraordinaire. Normally I'd invite you into my tent for a lovely vintage, but these graceless skellies need my full attention.
Oh, they're trying their best.
Enjoy my circus, darling. You call that a pose? Again. Jacob, you mess up that pivot one more time, and I will put you back in the ground. Not now, darling.
Alright, I guess can't do anything with them. Unless you talk to the skeletons.
I need a quick word.
The skeleton looks beyond you.
Maybe we should go.
Ooh, don't get too close, or Crimson here might decide you look tasty.
The beast ignores you, her eyes locked on the crowd. You see a tidal wave of hate and violence in her eyes. Before she turns away, she will attack and kill at the first opportunity.
Kill them all, kitty, was an option.
The bars look sturdy.
I think he looks fine.
Alright, so this seems like a very, was it Alice in Chains, I Stay Away? Well, that's... Oh, I wasn't sure that would work. Because, I mean, technically it's an aberration, right?
My time comes. I will show you. All of you.
Is this... Oh, maybe it's not a Displacer Beast, actually. 'Cause it could just hop out.
See? The crown.
They laugh. They shine with innocence. But it is a lie. Every one of you is vicious.
Oh.
You kill my mate, steal my cubs, I roar, break my cage, and then you die. You all die!
When exactly do you plan on killing everyone?
Hunger. My stomach screams. Press your flesh through bars. And blood breaks.
Feel better? Alright, so is this a timed sort of thing? If I hang around long enough, is this gonna... Oh, it is a displacer beast. I'm not sure why it's stuck in there, mechanically.
Buddy the dog is my very best friend. Do you know why? Why? Because with him, anything is possible. Way!
Between you and me, I love a good clown. And Dribbles is the best.
Did you hear about the scarecrow who lost a fight? He got the stuffing kicked out of him. Way! Oh, you're all such good friends. I've had a wonderful time, but I have to go.
That hair is amazing.
Oh, well, if you insist. How about a magic trick? But first, I need a volunteer with nerves of steel and the heart of a lion. Who will it be? Who?
The hair on the back of your neck raises as a shiver passes through you.
You, my special assistant. Come on up.
I shouldn't have worn all purple. $25. Let's use some inspiration. Let's use inspiration better. Last time. Shit.
You stare, but glean no ill intent from the clown. Perhaps the makeup just threw you off.
Come now! Don't be a cowardly Connie! Perhaps you need a little encouragement! Now! Up! Double sharp! Or poor Buddy here might think you don't like him. A round of applause for the stalwart heart!
Should have sent Will up there.
Now, I always tell children that they're special, that each and every one of them is unique. Tell me, what makes you special?
Hmm. Let's say my courage.
Boring! Boring! Anyone can do that! You, my friend, are the most special person in the circus, in all of Baldur's Gate! Does anyone know why?
I'm the only person wearing purple.
You're special, my friend, because I have a message just for you! Praise the Absolute.
You sense something behind you. Instinct takes over.
Is that a bleed? Is this part of the show? Praise the Absolute.
Okay. So now that all the children have escaped.
Still breathing, despite everything.
I'm guessing I'm surprised. Okay, well I guess I don't need to free that. And it's aggressive. It's trying to stay on its good side.
Light on my feet.
Oh, come on. I was nice to you. Well. Disengage. No attack of opportunity. Okay. That was weird. I jumped into the post. Okay, you got range for sure. Okay, Frightened landed.
No choice but to keep going.
Thanks.
At the ready.
Let me strike true.
Well, Circus has left town.
Glad we didn't kill the real dribbles. I think.
Looking ahead.
On hammer. Boom, we see it in you, the thirst, the art, the passion, the trail of cold, bloody murder you have left in your track. Needs only the finishing touches to grant you a place among his favored. But he requires something truly magnificent. A circus has appeared, boasting a collection of misfits and ragtags, but more importantly, a stage. Now comes the performance of your lifetime. When the curtain falls, the tribunal will be watching.
Moving in.
You freed me from hunger's lust. Forgive me. I was close to killing you, killing everyone. I am ashamed.
Your friend, the Splicer Beast, seemed hell's bent on killing everyone too.
Her pain and fury are festering wounds. She sees the hunters who murdered her cubs in every face. Dribbles is Voss, helping her see life anew. But she was not ready. You are like Dribbles. You chose to save her from herself. She will not thank you, but I do.
You deserve to be treated better. Open up your
You
cage.
can, but I will not cross the threshold. The circus is my family. They rescued me when I was but a youngling. They did not starve me. The other did. He wore the face of Dribbles, or the scent of a stranger. He taunted me, waving bloodied rags under my nose. My mind was worn from the hunger. Thank you for calming me before I hurt my family.
I'm surprised I don't get like an inspiration with anybody for that.
May you and your family
have full bellies and a warm
This is the
place
sweetest
to
dinosaur
rest.
ever.
Always. Be well.
What a sweetheart.
I won't have a word.
Oh dear. Screaming children, an oozing corpse, and it's not even my birthday. I thought the Absolute wouldn't dare set foot in my circus. To use such a woeful dribbles impersonator, why, it's downright rude. As much as I love a good murder, my customers don't. The real dribbles
Funny.
charms animals and makes puns. Awful puns. Not this. Alas, I cannot afford to lose any more staff. Funerals are so very expensive. I need to move the circus, but I cannot leave just yet. Not without Dribbles. He was a star. Customers of every color and creed simply adored him. I need him back, and I'll shower the person who finds him in love, adoration, and adequate compensation. What do you say?
Wait, didn't I find his decapitated head in the cave?
Huh. I can respect that. And you're in luck, because I am old, darling. Ancient. I have seen stars explode and civilizations fall. Along the way, I happened across items of such power that would make you weep with awe. Find my Dribbles. You won't be disappointed.
Look for Dribbles.
That's the spirit, darling. And remember, I look after those who make me happy. Hmm? Good luck, and thanks ever so much.
Yeah, I feel like I recovered. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure I had what I thought I remembered finding. And I was like, that's
Hello
weird.
Again, my vicious little warrior. Any luck for even better? They aren't picky about things like working from home. I'd hurry if I were you. In this...
Do I just have a random clown corpse? Alright, you don't want to talk.
Please, enjoy the circus, which will never be the same without Dribbles.
Alright. Rara, what am I missing here? Yeah, what am I missing about... Oh wait, hold on. Can you speak with dead with Fum? What happened to Jules the Clown?
Bathed in his blood. A death worthy of the list. Of the tribunal.
Where is Dribble's corpse?
Mistress needed his body parts. For her art. The greatest honor of them all. I saw in your eyes what I see in my own. Death. I am called Fum.
They're also
The
Fee
spell's
Fi
power
Fo.
wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. Did that update anything? Founder was a clown. Part of Dribbles has been used, created a gruesome art piece. Found Dribble's torso. So we do have to find all the body parts. There was a hand at one of these vendors.
Get your shinies and Tritos!
That I guess we have to steal.
This calls for careful footwork.
Violence erupts here. My home. My refuge in this city of stone and steel. Your eyes, Stira. There is pain, endless and deep, but also devotion.
Oh, I don't know if I want to do this.
Blazing like the sun. You're in love. Are you not? You are wise to admit it. When it comes to love, vulnerability is armor. Truth, a sword, and trust, a shield. I pray you wield all three, Stira. Bring the one you love to me. I will look into your hearts and see if your love is eternal or doomed eternally.
Okay. I really wanted it to be Karlach, but I screwed that up. Will this have a chance of like changing like the progress I've made so far? Because if I could like override it with this, I want to pick Karlach. If it's going off of like where we stand presently, I think I can only choose Shadowheart or Will. Let's see what happens if I pick Karlach.
Absolutely. This is going to be great fun.
Close your eyes, little ones. Be still as stone to earth. And remember to breathe. I see you. I see the bond between you. So tender, so fragile. But do you see it for yourselves? Karlach. Her fire within can incinerate an enemy or warm a beloved. Listen. Think. Who does she loathe above all others?
She's the worst of the worst. I suppose the devil can't help her nature, but she's got a really goddamn bad nature.
Oh, are you gonna meet in the middle?
How your bond thrums with pleasure. Strong, vital.
Kind of precious.
Pulsing with affection. Many things delight the heart, but only one makes it sing.
Oh, we're save scumming this for sure.
Tell me, what is her idea of a perfect day?
See, I don't know. Man, this kills me. I don't know if this is going to like have, if this can even work due to like what got us here so far. Bashing baddies interspersed with victory sex.
You know me too well.
Yeah, what if this is like a potential like respec for your relationship?
Lightly the tongue, but they sag and suffer with age. The future brings many trials. A decade from now, what will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be?
So I was kind of hoping they was going to do like a back and forth. So like, if I got something right, I'd take a step forward, and then she'd answer something about me and take a step forward. And then like, if we did everything right, we'd meet together in the middle of the log. What will the mighty Karlach do? Where will she be? Probably dead is kind of messed up. I don't know, that 2 seems like her thing. It's really messed up, but it's 1 is really probably the most likely.
Honestly, probably. But hopefully not anytime soon. I've got a lot of living to do yet. You really know me, don't you? It's wild. In so many ways, we barely know each other. But where it counts, you're deeper in my head than that tadpole.
How close you are. 2 hearts beating a perfect rhythm. But I know the truth. Only one face haunts your dreams each night. Close your eyes, sweetness, and she will come to you.
I was really hoping that this was basically like a relation respec.
So, you're the lick spittle who crushed the Bone Lord's thrall. Have you come begging, sniffing for our stones? Gortash won't like that. A throat his black hand can't choke the spit from. Oh, your bond will not save you. He will wrap its cord around your neck and make you swing from it. When you find the Lordling, tell him Orin is watching.
So Orin is a shapeshifter. How long has she been watching?
Okay, so I've got pieces of a dead clown to find. And I didn't see anything about relation update Karlach.
Fucking shapeshifter. She'll try to break our best asset, our trust. Fortunately, she's no match for our second best asset, me.
Alright, I think that's everything in the circus, unless you can think of something I missed.